Hello, hello, Kat. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
And hello to everyone that joined on Instagram. Haley, AB. Um, sorry, this was kind of like a last minute decision, I think, on my part to get this done today. Didn't realize the date again.
It always goes by so fast, doesn't it?
Oh my God, it's crazy. So, yeah, I guess we'll get right to it. I'll do the disclaimer, and then Kat, I'll turn it over to you. So, obviously, we're doing live tarot, and we typically do not answer specific questions regarding health, medical, legal, or financial because there are experts in those fields, and we expect you to consult them and not us.
hmm
All right, I will turn it over to you, and we'll begin.
Yeah. So, hello, everybody. It's Kat with Well Earth Holistic. I'm joining Steve on his live. We're going to do the read for December, and I think um, we're going to do a back and forth, right? That's what we did? You went through yours, and I'm going to go through mine, and then we'll sort of
Yeah,
that's how they intersect, right? That's what we're going to do.
yeah, I'll probably get you to start first, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So we're going to read. I'm not showing my cards. I'm just going to hold them up to the screen. We're just going to read we're going to pull for the first week of December first. And I have the Five of Swords for the first week. So that's this week coming up, folks. It's going to be an interesting one. We've got some people that are maybe just kind of struggling a little bit with trying to get ahead in life or at work or in their personal life, whatever it might be. This Five of Swords talks about strife. It talks about feeling as though you're hard done by and you can't catch a break. And maybe the end of November's kind of got you feeling that way a little bit. And the first week of December, you're heading in kind of feeling a bit like you got to struggle to get noticed, to get ahead. Are you going to do your first week, or you want me to just
Go ahead. Yep.
Okay. Second week, we have the Ten of Swords.
Oh no.
Another sword, folks. So Ten of Swords. By the end of the second week, you're going to be feeling as though you can't go any lower. You've hit rock bottom, and the good news with that is there's only one way to go from there, and that's up. So brace yourself for that second week of the month. It might feel like a bit like you've sort of got, there's a lot of people maybe that aren't in your corner that should be, and you're feeling like you're sort of fighting this battle on your own, and it's really been hard. It's going to take everything out of you. So that'll be an interesting second week. Then the third week we have the Emperor. So this is being a major arcana. This is maybe that third week in December. It's time for you to now start really. You've got to take the reins of this month and force yourself forward. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and go. The Emperor is somebody who rules with an iron fist, but he's also not in a negative connotation way, but he's somebody that he's the one that holds it all together. So this is going to be the role that you're going to have to take in your life to get things back on track. The beginning of the month, this first 2 weeks of the month are going to be really frustrating. This third week of the month is going to be opportunities for you to do this will present themselves. And you've got to watch out for these opportunities and pay attention, and then take that inspired action when it presents itself. And then, isn't this interesting? Nothing but swords. There's a Seven of Swords now for December. So that final week of December, as the year is ending, it's still dealing with this whole month. My cards are saying this whole month is about your ambitions and your communications, and there may be, for some of you, there may be some political pieces to it. Maybe at work, if you're in a career and you're really struggling a little bit, it could be political. The cards, looks to me like, especially with this Emperor, the cards are saying, if I take if I look at this whole month from the big picture, the cards are saying that some of you have to again, the emperor, when it comes to politics, he's a master. So you have got to really start thinking a little bit more strategically, a little bit more politically. And the end of the month is going to show there's going to be some struggle still. 7 is still, you're still not quite out of the woods. You're a little bit further ahead than with the 5, but there's going to be work in this month that's going to take you into the next year, and it's going to be you're going to need to buckle up, and you're going to need to keep a stiff upper lip, and don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't stop and think, oh my God, this is for me. No, the opposite is what's needed. You need to steal, like these swords are steel. You need to steel yourself. Challenges that this month is going to bring. Steve, I'm interested to see what you've got.
Yeah, hopefully it's a little different than yours.
Yikes.
All right. Let me just say hi to the YouTube people. Hang on. I know you've got some questions. We'll start in about 5 minutes or so. And hello, Miss Kay. Thanks for joining. All right. So for my December reading, I'm just going to move the cards a little bit so you can see them a little clearer.
Well, they
It
look
looks
good.
like a little bit off the picture. Okay. So my first card here I've got is Judgment. Now, Judgment, interestingly enough, is really all about having an awakening. So it's almost as if something's going to snap, and it's going to like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I missed that. And now you're picking up on things. You're seeing things a little bit clearer for what they really are. It could also mean judgment itself. So if you have like a court case or something that's going on, or you feel like you're being judged by people is another way of putting it. Okay, so hang in there. Let's see what the rest of the cards dictate. So I'm just going to move this up because I know on Instagram it shows a little different, Kat, than what we see here. All right, the second card, we've got the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, she is a very emotional woman. She's a mother type figure. She's very caring. She's very nurturing, and she does like to manifest. So quite interesting here what we see so far. So I'll put that up there. And then we've got the Death card for week 3.
Wow, major arcana.
So 2 of them already. So the Death card really, it's something that has been happening slow in your life. It's been progressing a specific way, maybe in a way that you don't really like or approve of, but the outcome is going to be better. So basically what it's saying that is there's something that's coming to an end in your life, whether it be a job, a romance, a friendship, something that's somewhat significant. And then therefore something new is going to start. And it's been happening now for a while, and you probably know exactly what it is. Okay. And week 4, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is really all about new beginnings when it comes to career, work, finances, money, investments, things like that. So what I'm kind of seeing here, like as an overall perspective for December, that Queen of Cups is a little, how can I put it? She's someone around you, basically. Okay, so think of someone with those characteristics that I had mentioned before, very caring, very nurturing. It could be a mother figure, it could be your mom, could be a friend, could be something like that. But what's happening is you feel like you're being judged by somebody, especially in the first 2 weeks. It's someone that's very, very important to you. It's almost like you need their approval. You want their specific okay in something. And week 3, it seems like that's not happening. So what you're looking for is just not happening. And I think you just need to let it go and move on. And you're going to move on in a positive way because you're seeing a new opportunity. So that could be a promotion, could be a new job. It could be getting money back. Okay. So hang in there. The first couple of weeks may seem a little rough. I'd say the first 3 weeks, honestly, but then the last one is going to flip for you.
Yeah, which is about what I had too. We both had ending cards. So I got
Yeah.
the Ten of Swords, which is an ending of something as well. Um, but yeah, I've got all swords. You have a pentacle and not a single wand in here. So it looks like it's a slow burn month. There's not a lot
Mm,
of fast action happening, but yeah, that death is definitely, I mean, the year is ending. Clearly there's endings in December. That's kind of a given, but
yeah.
more than just the fact that the year is rolling over, there's a lot of timelines and personal phases coming to an end here. My cards are saying for some of you that's going to be political ambitions, um, communicative, and for you it's looking like there's maybe some with that queen, some feelings, some whether it's relationships, whether it's again with the queen, it doesn't, I don't know if it doesn't feel like romance to me so much, but it does feel like some relationships. Your cards are talking to
Yeah.
something to do with that, matters of the
I,
heart.
yeah. I almost see it in a way, though. I almost see it as an ego death because you're looking for approval from somewhere, some way, someone.
Yeah, could be, absolutely could be just a complete flip for your way of seeing things this year may completely flip and you just start seeing things in a completely different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting
Yeah.
reads. Holy cow. Never seen so many swords in one spread. Yikes.
Okay. So let's start off with the live reading. So if there's someone on the live that would want a reading, let us know in the comment section. I do
Crystal
have
wants to know if
one.
we speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish, Steve?
Yeah, no, I maybe a little bit. I might be able to understand a little bit. Um,
I'm trying to learn, but I'm a long ways away from attempting to talk tarot in Spanish. One day, maybe.
yeah. So there is a question from Aisha. I will.
Okay.
So let me put it up on the screen really quickly, and then Miss K will get to you. So Aisha,
Do we have
you're
I?
saying your friend, will he message you since you didn't speak for the past two duas? I don't know if that's weeks or months. I feel like it's 2 months.
Duas could be days, just
Could be
mistyped.
days, Days. So let's just see what the cards have to say. So Aisha, will you hear from your friend?
So I don't know if this is the same Aisha. I have Aisha AY. Maybe I just spelled it wrong. Aisha, have we read for you before? Because if we have, then I have you as my Page of Pentacles.
I think so. I think so.
Under 30 and an earth sign. So that's who I'm assuming it is. So this is a yes or no question. Is she going to hear from her friend?
Yeah, and it's interesting because the card that I got is a major arcana.
Oh, hang on. All right. So we're looking for the Page of Pentacles. It's funny. I'm being directed not to read reversals today for some reason. No I can't speak. No reversals today, the cards say. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So I have the Knight of Wands. So I don't know if your friend is a fire sign. Is your friend a fire sign, Aisha? This could be him. If not, it could, again, if we're looking for a yes or no, this seems to be a yes because the Knight of Wands is an action man.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've got the Hangman. So to me, the Hangman is
Is a maybe.
it's a maybe.
A maybe card.
And it's really about looking things from a different perspective. So Aisha, I think maybe you're focusing on the wrong thing. Maybe you're focused instead of focusing on will your friend call you, maybe focus on why your friend is not calling you. Did you do something to upset your friend? That sort of thing. Did you act in haste, like with Kat's cards. Did you do something very quick without thinking about the consequences, and that's why they're not calling. So that's what I would do. I would kind of flip it and look at yourself and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. So had that, Miss K. So let's get the cards for Miss K.
I got Miss K here. Queen of Cups. Is it general read?
She didn't specify. Miss K, is it a general read for you, or do you have a specific question? Oh, whatever it is, this card popped out. So
Okay, Miss K is Queen of Cups. I'm just going to see what I pull, and
Yeah.
we'll see how it aligns with her question.
let's see here. All right, so I think it's a general read from what I can see.
Okay.
I'll start first. I've got the Six of Cups, Miss K. So I'm not sure what's going on in your life per se, or if December rings in specific memories, but the Six of Cups is really about it's nostalgia. So it's about looking at back into your past, things that made you happy, reliving those memories, and almost sometimes bringing them forth to today. So to feel that excitement or that spark that might be missing. Okay. So Kat, what did you get?
I got the Seven of Pentacles. So we're working hard. We're sometimes we work so hard we forget that we need to take a break. So yeah, it seems to indicate, again, a general read seems to indicate you've got your head down on something, you're focusing on something, and maybe just a reminder to stop what you're doing and enjoy the fruits of your labor, or try to benefit from them a little bit. But if we're looking at my card and Steve's card together, it could be sometimes we take things so seriously we forget to enjoy life a little bit. And I think maybe the Six of Cups could be a reminder to, just take a minute and step back and have a childlike view on things, or try to reconnect with that inner child of yours. And
yeah, bang on, Kat, because that's where I was going. I feel like Miss K is so enthralled in everything that's happening at the moment, whether it be work or personal life, and of course your card is more leaning towards work, but it's almost as if the enjoyment has been taken away. And I feel like, Miss K, you need that spark back. So that's where this is coming from.
Yep, agreed.
Does that make sense, Miss K? Let us know. All right, Haley, you're next.
Haley. And I think Haley is... Where are you, Haley? I know you're here. I can't remember. Queen
Hello, Arshubar. If you want a reading, let us know. Miss K saying yes, it does. Thank you. You're welcome.
Good. Okay, Haley. Queen of Swords. Oh, she popped right up.
Nothing has popped out for you yet, Haley, so I'm going to cut the deck. And she does have a specific question.
Okay, interesting. Let's see how see what that question is, because my card is very interesting here.
Can you see the question, Kat, or no?
I'm looking up. Let me see.
I can't believe this. Look, this card came up again.
That people. Well, the Judgment card sometimes can talk about ascension too, like.
Oh, well, yeah, the awakening, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for you to pull yours, and then we'll tie them together.
So Haley, I don't know what your question is, but we have two major arcana cards for you. So you've got Judgment, and I've got the Devil. Haley, what have you been up to, my girl? that we're pulling these two cards for you. I don't even know what the question is yet, but this is the answer.
So the question is there anything in my love life happening this month? No.
Or yes, maybe the love life thing is, I don't know, whatever happens this month, Haley, in your love life. I think these two cards are speaking to there's something to do with your spiritual ascension, but there's also, this card speaks to, the devil card often speaks to addictions. It speaks to like bad habits, things that, it's actually kind of the opposite of judgment when you think about it, because judgment is a card that talks about spiritual ascension, but the devil card talks about earthly desires, like things that aren't spiritual in nature, things that are more to do with this dimension as opposed to enlightenment. So I think you've got an interesting dichotomy happening this month, according to these cards.
Yeah. So if it's, I'll try to answer your question, Haley, because it's very specific. So for your love life, so what I'm seeing between these two cards, it's like Kat said, they're polar opposite. There's the devil that's chaining you down.
Mhm.
It's pulling you down. It's almost like you can't break free from something. Okay. And then you have the judgment card or the ascension. It's almost like it's pulling you apart in different directions.
Yep.
And so I feel like the love life is kind of, how can I put this? It's not ready yet. Like, I feel like you still need to do certain things to let go of certain things, whether that be something from the past, so that you can move forward, you can ascend and move forward. But
Mhm.
there's that devil energy that's pulling you down. So you need to break free from something that's holding you back. And that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, almost maybe the love life thing is part of that. It's part of what's distracting you from that growth, that spiritual growth, that ascension piece. That seems to be what interesting. Wow.
The other part of what I'm seeing is it's almost like she might feel like she's not worthy. That's what I'm getting. I don't know where that came from, Haley. Do you feel like I don't want you to answer that one on the live, but
Yeah.
I feel like there's something internal going on where maybe you don't feel you're worthy enough for it, and that's what's holding you back. Like it's doing this, right? So hang in there. If any of this makes sense, then you can reply.
Wow.
All right. Hello, Andy. Thanks for joining.
They say you don't get the reading you want, you get the reading you need. That's what they say.
Okay, so beautiful. Our Shubar would like a reading.
Shubar, I think I have her.
Haley's saying this really resonates. Thanks.
Does it?
You're welcome. And stay tuned, everyone, because while we're shuffling for our Shubar, we are looking at doing a sound healing session December 22nd for the winter solstice. So it will be up and posted soon. I believe it's on the 22nd, which is a Monday evening.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Sorry, it took me a while to find our Shubar. She's also a Queen of Swords. And is this general?
Would love to have a reading to start a hopeful December. All right. Fingers crossed here. Let's see what's happening. All right, let's cut the deck.
What you got there?
Well, mine's a good card. Mine's
that?
A really good card.
10 of Pentacles?
Yeah.
Well, I got the Knight of Pentacles. So we got money things going on. Good money things going on in December for you.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead, Kat.
So the Knight, so Pentacles is not, it's a slow and steady earth element grounding suit. But Pentacles also means money. And the Knight is the court card of action. So action towards, if you've got any sort of financial plans, you've got some investments, you've got something going on financially. It looks like, so the Knight makes me think action towards that is going to be happening in December, positive action, especially indicating with the 10 of Pentacles being the card immediately before this in the deck, but it's also, I'll let you speak to what the 10 of Pentacles means. This is good.
Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles can mean a few different things. Typically, at the end of the day, what it means is that you're going to have enough money for you and your family. So money is not going to be an issue. Now, that where the money comes from can be an issue, because the Ten of Pentacles, it talks about, sometimes it could talk about an inheritance, right? And sometimes that means that someone's going to pass. Other times it's like you won the lottery, or you got a bonus at work, or something, something of that nature. So be on the lookout for some kind of an income that's coming in that's kind of unexpected. But at the same time, with Cat's card, it's telling me that you've been working slowly and steadily to obtain the Ten of Pentacles. So again, money doesn't seem to be an issue with you in December. So that's actually a good thing, because if you're a holiday spender, yeah.
Most of us are like dying at the end of December. Rather.
God, I die from the beginning of January to December. There's no break for me.
Yeah.
So let us know if that makes sense. It might not right at the moment, but come back again when we do our next live and let us know if that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
All right, Andy.
Andy, okay, Andy.
And I'll just mention one more time, if there's anyone on YouTube as well that would like a reading, let us know.
3 Queens of Swords in a row. Andy's also a Queen of Swords. Is this a general read?
So far, yeah. Andy, did you have a specific question, or you want a general read? General for Andy.
Okay.
Oh, Aisha, yeah, I see you. We actually did your reading. I think you were offline for a second. So what I'll do is I'll post the video. You were the first one that we read for. So after the live is done, I'll post the video and you can see it. All right, Andy.
Got lots of court cards today.
Ooh, 7 of Wands.
So I've got the Knight of Swords.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
Yeah. So the court cards can represent a couple things. They can represent an individual. If you've got a young man in your life, maybe he's an air sign, or he could also, this card could also represent your own ambitions. You've got some ambitions that you're actually actively working towards right now. And because the 7 of Wands, that's your, I'm just trying to, 7s are often sort of interesting cards too, right? I'll let you describe, I'll let you talk about your card, and then we can sort of talk about how they blend or possibly blend.
Yeah. Yours was, sorry, what was it again?
It's the Knight of Swords.
Knight of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords is very highly driven, very action oriented. Now I've got the 7 of Wands. Now 7 of Wands is interesting. It's showing a little bit of conflict, Andy. But at the same time, it's showing that you're in a bubble. So it's a protective bubble. What it basically means is that you're going to get people that are going to jab at you and poke at you and so on, but you're sitting in your zen and you're not going to let them bother you. Okay. No. So that's what the 7 of Wands mean.
And she's too focused anyway, because she's focused on this, whatever the ambitions are that you have for the month.
Right. The Knight of Swords is
Mhm.
very, like you said, Kat, very focused. It's a card of intellect. It's a card of strategy, of thought. So, um, yeah, it's it's almost like you're kind of steamrolling through things, and people are
Mhm.
kind of poking
Mhm.
at you from the sides, but it's not bothering you.
Yeah, as long as
I
you
don't.
maintain that focus, you'll
Yeah.
get through that. Yeah,
Yeah.
got
Does that
swords.
make sense, Andy?
A lot of people in December. Your intellect, your ambitions, gonna come to the forefront in December for some of you.
All right. Let's see if there's anyone else. Anyone else on the live that would like a question answered or a card reading? Let us know. Andy's saying, yes, it makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yes, good.
Okay. I don't see any other comments coming through. Okay. So I think what we'll do, Kat, is we'll close it off.
All right.
And I'm going to say thank you to everyone for joining. Please don't forget to share the link, share the post with everyone, your friends, your family. The more that come on, the more readings we get to do, and we love doing them. So, Kat, Lily, we were just about to start closing.
Oh,
Lily,
Lily snuck in there, did she?
she snuck in.
Lily
Lily, do
B
you
or
want a
Lily
reading?
Scar? Which Lily? Scar or
Yeah,
B?
Lily Scar. Yeah.
Scar. They've been all queens of swords except one queen of cups. Everyone's queen of swords today. I love it. All the air signs. Okay.
Lily, yes, you can. Do you have a specific question, Lily? Or do you want just a general read? Yes, at the last minute you made it. Honestly, I was saying my goodbyes already. Okay, so she wants a reading on love.
Okay. Okay, where's my queen of swords?
Okay, let's see what we got going on here.
Oh, there she is. Love, you say? Mm.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
another. It's the second time we read for love today, and the death card showed up both times. Or was that no? That was your
Yeah,
December read, right?
yeah,
Okay,
it was. Yeah.
right. I got the devil. I was thinking the devil. Okay, well, you've got the death, and I've got the ace of swords. So there's endings and beginnings here.
Mm-hmm.
Your major arcana death card is an ending. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, or if you're dating someone, or what you're doing.
Yeah, so it's interesting because the death card is something that's slow and yet the ace is a new beginning. So I am not going to say that you started something new and it's going to end, because that doesn't make sense. Because you would have to have been in it for a long time already.
Mm-hmm.
So the death card is telling me that you're going through some kind of a transition
Yeah.
where you're letting go of something.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not a bad thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
served its purpose. It's
Mm-hmm.
done. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna move on, right?
Yeah.
And new beginnings will start. So that's why it says death and rebirth. Okay. And the rebirth is Cat's card, which is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords, again, new beginnings. And what I see here, again, we don't have any cups cards. So cups is usually the suit of love and emotions. But what I see is if you meet a person, this person is going to be all about intellect. They have their smarts about them, and they're also very communicative. So that's the suit of swords. That's what it represents. So you might be looking for somebody that's going to, stimulate your mind instead of other things, so to speak. Right?
Yeah.
So does that make sense, Lily? Are you looking for someone maybe completely different, someone that's going to, I don't want to say it on Instagram, but stimulate you mentally? I have another phrase for that.
I'm sure you do. But no, this could totally be that. It could totally be, you sometimes somebody's brain can be very attractive, right? I like smart, I like geeky guys.
Yeah.
They're really smart and geeky and, almost to the point of being antisocial. But that's, that looks like whatever it is, either they're going to bring this to the relationship or they're going to bring this out in you. But there's definitely the beginning of some kind of new ambition or intellectual pursuit with whatever is this death card is heralding, whatever ending this death card is heralding. There's something really interesting waiting to happen.
Yeah, so she did right. She's like, that makes super sense. Wow, thanks. Attractive brain. That's true. Haha. So yeah, I work in that way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Yeah, when you get a little older, things change, I think. Okay, so I've said my goodbyes. So I'm going to now turn it over to Kat. Lily, thanks for joining. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family, okay? And I'll turn it over to Kat to say goodbye.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. We really enjoy reading for you every month. And again, like Steve said at the beginning of the live, we are going to be getting together for winter solstice energetic reset. So keep an eye out on our Instagram channels for updates on that. We hope to see you there. Have a great month, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.